going to do a literary analysis of I Am Not Yours by Sarah Teasdale. So what we're going to do is separate into 4 different groups. I want you guys to discuss what you think the theme of the poem could be, where you see the theme throughout it, what you think she's trying to say in certain lines, and then we'll come together as a group and discuss your guys' ideas and kind of figure out really what the deeper meaning behind this poem is. I know you guys are familiar with it, but we're going to try and dig a little deeper today. So we're going to separate into 4 groups, and then we'll come back and have a big discussion all together.
Like, she just finds him to be, like, the best thing ever, and she just wants him to love her.
Okay. So you guys see it as like an unreciprocated love? So she really loves him, but he doesn't love her that way?
Yeah.
Does he love her at all, or is it just he has affections for her?
He does love her, but he doesn't anymore, so
Okay.
he loves someone else now.
Oh. Replacement?
Yeah.
Alright. Did you guys all agree on that theme, or were there differing opinions? Is there agreement? Okay. Does anyone else have anything to go with that one? No? Okay. So, who would like to go next? Alright, go for it.
Okay, so the theme we got was regret, which kind of goes with that one a bit, because she had his love at one point, but she moved on and went with another guy, and then he got married, and then she broke up with her boyfriend, but now she loves him. Anyways, and so she now is completely in love with the man who used to love her, and she realizes what she could have had because he had a great affection for her, but now he's married to another woman, so they can't be together. And that shows a lot in the lines, like, of how much she loves him, like, oh, plunge me deep in love, like sweat like a snowflake in the ocean, out to sea. It shows how much she needs to be inside of his love.
Okay, that was good. I want to talk more about that line, if I can go back. I can't. One more. Okay, you talked about this one?
Yeah.
Can you repeat what you said about it for me?
It's just, she realizes her love for him, and she wants to be lost like a snowflake in the sea, completely enveloped in his vastness, and she's just a little snowflake. She wants to be completely enveloped in something as great as the ocean.
Okay. And he's replaced her with someone else because she didn't realize what she had. What do you think about this one?
It's the same kind of a thing. Candlelit at noon. Candle doesn't give very much light out, but at noonday, the sun's at its brightest, and so it's like a tiny little flame compared to the huge sun. Is how she wants to be enveloped.
Yeah, that's really good. Does anyone have anything else to add on to what they said? Yeah?
For the candle lit at noon part, I thought it was, she wanted to be lost, enveloped with the snowflake in the sea, but she, like a candle at noon, she felt useless because she couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's really good. That's kind of how I see it too. It's like the candle lit at noon, it's not really serving a purpose. And so she feels like maybe he doesn't see her, or he doesn't find her worthy, something like that. So that's good. Anyone else? No? Okay. You can go to the next one. Yeah. Okay, so who would like to go next? What did I just do? Go for it.
So what we were talking about is there was a theme of, there were a couple themes, but one of them it was of being lost and being found, because she says lost as a candle lit at noon, lost as a snowflake in the sea. Aside from what Creighton said, where she wants to be enveloped, I think that she also is talking about how she feels like he is lost. That because she still loves him, and she believes that he still loves her, but he is lost because they're not together. And then later on, you know, she says, "And I find you still a spirit beautiful and bright." So there's an overarching theme of him being lost and her wanting him to be found, which also goes into like vision and truth, because she knows that she knows that they belong together, and she knows that what they had once was so great and so special, and that it can be as fantastic as it was before, but he doesn't see that.
Okay, so instead of her being lost, you think he's lost, and she's trying to find him throughout most of it? That's good. I like it. It's a little bit different than what everyone else is kind of saying. So, does anyone else have something to add to that? Yeah?
Also with a line that goes with the vision, she says, "Put out my senses, leave me blind and leave me deaf."
Mm-hmm.
So she's saying kind of like with that line, the like vision, like even just take away my vision and my hearing, like, as long as I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
There's a different theory I'm actually seeing right here. It seems more like a Romeo and Juliet thing, where you know how Juliet faked her death, and then Romeo killed himself. It sounds like he might have died actually, and then she's saying, "Put out my senses, leave me deaf and leave me blind."
Mm-hmm.
She might actually want to kill herself in a darker form of the song.
Never heard that one. That's good. I like it. Does anyone else have anything to add to that one?
That's way deep.
Yeah, that was good. Okay. Last group.
Okay, so ours was like lost love and like missed opportunities pretty much. Cause like in the entire last paragraph, she's just saying like, "Oh, plunge with peaceful love and hold being outer senses with leaving her deaf and leaving her blind." Like she would prefer to have that instead of not be with him. Like, "I love you, come back to me, I'll lose my sight and hearing for you." But she like throughout the entire poem, she's just talking about like how she just is longing to be with him, and like she is pretty much knowing that like her chance is gone, because like she says, "Not lost, although I long to be," and just wanting to be with him.
Okay. So do you guys all think that it's like their love is lost and she's just longing for him, or is it they're in a relationship but she just loves him more than he loves her? Because I can see it both ways, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I've heard a little bit of both.
To me, it's kind of seemed like maybe like they were in a relationship at some point, like we were talking about, and it's this point where it's like they had something, but it's not there anymore, and she wishes it still could be. And he might feel that way also, because like the line, "You love me, but I find you still a spirit beautiful and bright." So it's like maybe they do still sort of have these feelings, but for whatever circumstances, just they can't be together, and they can't have what they used to.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Anybody else? No? Nothing? Okay, well, I think you guys did a really good job. I was interested to hear what you guys thought, and I think we uncovered a little bit deeper stuff, maybe some new ideas you haven't thought about before, things that I haven't thought about before. So, thank you for letting me teach your class for the day, and